In kayak fishing, I want to have my kayak in the best position before I make the cast. So here's some simple paddle techniques to control your boat. First is the draw stroke. So what this is going to do is pull my kayak sideways. Say I'm fishing a structure and I don't want to turn and paddle out from it, I can just move my kayak, slide my kayak sideways away from it. In draw stroke, you want to have your paddle face facing the kayak. So a simple draw stroke, I start out and pull in. Then take my paddle out of the water before it hits the kayak. In this one, you don't want to draw the paddle all the way to the kayak because you can get it stuck underneath here and cause you to lose stability. So you want to put the paddle in, draw to you, and pull out before you get to the kayak. The draw stroke that I like to use is called a sculling draw stroke. What this is side-to-side motion, almost like a figure 8. So I put my paddle in the water and I'm moving it side to side, slightly angling the paddle face. When I do it more aggressively, I'm going to use my torso in here. So I'm pushing into my feet, using my torso. Another stationary positioning stroke is the spin strokes. This is going to spin my kayak around. Just like a regular paddle stroke, I push into my feet and use my torso for the power. So I flip my paddle around, back paddle, forward paddle. Back paddle, forward paddle. Back paddle, forward paddle. And I'm using my torso, so I'm not using my arms. So those are the stationary kayak positioning maneuvers. Now back paddling. Say I'm in a structure and I just want to really completely back out of the structure as I'm fishing. I do a paddle flip. This is what the ACA does not teach or is very against. I've done it since my first day of paddling and I always felt like I could get better grip on the water with my paddle face instead of the back of my paddle. So with this, I flip my paddle backwards, enter the paddle way back behind me, push into my feet, push into my feet, and I rotate my torso. This is rudder turns. Flip my paddle over, put my paddle towards the back of the boat, dig it in, and then push it out. And that turns my kayak sideways as I'm going forward. Say I want to do a rudder turn with a complete stop. I want to stop my momentum from going that direction. I'll add in a rudder turn with a draw stroke. So as I'm going forward, flip my paddle around, do the rudder turn, lean out, lean into it, and then flip my paddle around and draw it back in. And that almost pulls me, turns my kayak and then pulls me back this way so I'm not going that way. I hope these paddle positions help, especially for kayak fishing when it's all about getting your kayak in the best position before you make the cast. Hope this helps.